you guys are gonna have to freaking wait, because I'm not doing it till I do my hair and makeup. And that's not for another 2 days. Because when I'm at home, I don't sleep in my hair and makeup. I don't scrub my floors and toilets at home in my hair and makeup. So you still didn't answer my question. Would you want your ID badge to look like that at work? No, you wouldn't. So I'm not going to take a picture right now. And I think the reason why you guys are doing all
Gina
this
giving
because
Uber
I
the
had a report
business.
this weekend. I know you got my account up in front of you, Jen. So let's go through the weekend. Let's start with January, what was it, 12th? Was that Friday? When I got when one of my riders supposedly reported that I was driving under the influence. Why don't you check the emails? I just sent an email at 3:05 p.m. today. I sent the email that included an attached email from the California Highway Patrol officer that conducted a field sobriety test on me at my request. At my request. I called CHP and said, I need you to come out here and test me for alcohol intoxication because I've been accused of driving under the influence. You want to know what? I passed that that alcohol test with a 0.00 alcohol content, which means 0 alcohol in my blood system. 0. And then I get an email back from you guys saying, or a message as you guys call it, saying that if this behavior becomes a trend, my account would be banned. What behavior? I need to know what behavior I supposedly am being accused of exhibiting that this person is saying that I did. Because I'm going to tell you who I think sent in this report. And I'm going to say her name, and you know her name because you can see the report. You don't have to verify her name. I don't give a crap. But I'm going to tell you who it was. I know who it was. Her name was Magdalena. I picked her up in downtown Oakland, 2 blocks from where I picked up Noah. It was an Uber pool. Let's start with that. I had an Uber pool for a man named Noah. He had a rider with him, so it was Noah and a guest. Then I drove 2 blocks and picked up Magdalena and her guest. So now I have 2 women and 2 men in my car. The 2 men were under the influence of alcohol because I could smell the alcohol up to the front seat. They both admitted that they had been doing the bar crawl. Do you know what a bar crawl is, Jen? Do you know what that is? Okay, good. Because most people don't. So he and his friend had asked, and when the girls got into the car, they said, good evening, ladies. Are you doing the bar crawl tonight, too? And the girls said, no, we're waitresses, and we worked tonight. We're dog tired. Magdalena sat in the front seat next to me in the front passenger seat next to me. She had this very sour look on her face. I assumed it was because she said that they were tired from working. Then all of a sudden, when we get close to my destination to dropping off Noah, she suddenly has this angry voice, or aggressive, I should say, and said, can you just let us out right here at the light? We just want to get out right here. We can walk the next 2 blocks. And I'm like, are you sure? Because it's late and dark, and I would hate for something to happen to you. She goes, no, we just want out right here, thank you. She got out and slammed the door. So if she's the one reporting that I'm drunk, I'm going to say the words, and I don't care if I am recorded, she's full of fucking shit. Noah and his friend were drunk, and you could smell the alcohol on them. Those 2 men admitted in conversation with the girls that they had been doing or participating in the bar crawl. Now, when I tell you what happened, and I tell you I'm not under the influence, I had a CHP officer come and take a blood alcohol breathalyzer test and a field sobriety test on me and said I passed. But yet you're going to tell me that if this behavior becomes a trend, or if I'm reported again, I'm going to get my account banned. What behavior? Because you're not telling me exactly what was reported or during your investigation. Because if you investigated like you guys said you did, then you talked to this person. And I'd like to know what was said. I have the right to know. You don't have to, you don't even have to tell me who said it. You ain't even got to tell me who said it. I want to know what was said because she's saying I'm exhibiting certain behavior. You're not telling me what behavior I'm exhibiting that I need to not make it a trend of. Now you may answer.
Yeah, so I can see here that you sent us an email regarding what happened 31 minutes ago, and I believe that the specialized team also replied back to the email to you, or sent you as well an email, and informed you that one of our specialized team will be the one gonna get in touch with you for assistance for this. And it was just sent a few minutes ago. So let me just keep your lines open. Gina has your email because our specialized team will get in touch with you. But I'll also send a follow-up report here so they will be aware that you already called us in about this matter.
Do you know I have a message in my Uber app that says, please check your messages. I check my message. It says, there's a problem loading your messages. Please try again later. You want to tell me what that message says? Because I can't read it in my app because clearly you guys have a problem on your end.
It's the message that I have here that is coming from the specialized team will be they will get in touch with you shortly to discuss the matter of this issue about this report. But I'll go ahead and send a follow-up report here in my end right now, Gina. So our team will be aware that you already called in so they can get in touch with you as soon as possible, okay? To have this issue resolved.
That's fine, but I'm not changing my profile picture. I just updated that photo less than 2 months ago. It was like Thanksgiving. It was around Thanksgiving or something like that that I had just uploaded that photo. I'm not changing my photo. I'm not uploading a new one. So you make that very noted. And you can keep the photo that I have. I'm not changing it. I'm refusing. So you can make sure that my photo stays the same. I'm not changing it. I think I've done more than enough in the past 2 months for you people. I liked working for you guys. I'm at a point now because of this bullshit with the reported driving under the influence. I'm really fed up with the way you guys are handling it. I really am. I'm very disappointed. I have really gone above and beyond my duty as a driver. I get people in my car that are drunk and I actually walk them to their door. I don't just drop them off on the curb because we're only curb to curb service, as you say. I've walked them to their door. I sit and wait to make sure that women are safely in their house in the dark, so in a bad neighborhood, so that they're not mugged or raped or attacked. I provide drinks, gum, snacks for my riders. And I am pleasant. But as you can see, I'm not so pleasant right now because I'm very disappointed in the way you guys are handling this matter. And the way that I'm being treated. Like I'm a horrible person. Like I'm a criminal. And I'm going to tell you why I think that girl did that. If it was her, I think she did it to get a free ride, if you really want to know. Even the young men in the car were like, oh, that was sudden. Because Noah and his guests were still in the car when those girls wanted out. They were like, that was unexpected and quite sudden. I said, yeah, it was. I bet you it's because she wanted out of the ride so that she could get a free ride. She complained so she could get a free ride. That's my suspicions. Now, why don't you write that and send that to her? You send that to the complainant. Oh, well, your driver suspects you were trying to get away with a free ride. You're going to send that to the complainant? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. And I know this call is being recorded, and I'm really at a point where I do not give a shit. Because I'm really, really upset with the way you guys have treated me. and the way you are treating this situation, as if I'm a criminal. And I proved clearly that I'm not by contacting the police and having them. I willingly submitted a sobriety test. But yet, you're going to make me go through all the hoops and loops and jumps and tricks that you want me to do to keep my account active. That's bullshit. I hope your team does contact me. I really do. I hung up on her.